Is this the beginning of a new chapter or a silent cry from behind the scenes of the celebrity world? In recent weeks, the BTS fandom has been shaken by a series of emotional, shocking, and surprising events. RM poured out his heart in a song that left fans questioning his well-being. Jin shook up the concert industry with a decision defying capitalism. And V quietly broke his military silence with sweet signals hinting at the return of the BTS era. But is this all coincidence? Or is there something deeper going on? RM, a soulful cry that stirred the world. Will I be part of the Club 27? One line, but enough to stop the world in its tracks. RM, BTS's charismatic leader, released an emotional collaboration with Tableau titled Stop the Rain, instantly stirring waves of concern among fans. The lyrics peeled back his soul, a silent inner struggle finally voiced. Behind the spotlight, praise, and global success, RM reveals a side that has been fighting quietly. This song is not just music, it's a warning, a question, and perhaps a final call before a bigger storm hits. Longtime BTS fans know RM is always honest in his lyrics. But this time, his words aren't wrapped in metaphors or poetry. It's a raw, emotional RM. At 29, and amid his military service, far from the public eye, his honesty in Stop the Rain feels like a sacred confession. Social media exploded. From Korea to Argentina, from South Africa to Canada, fans shared words of encouragement, love, and reignited old clips of RM quietly confessing, "I have suffered enough for the past 10 years. But I'm okay." But is he really Jin? Fighting capitalism with love while RM set hearts aflame with his lyrics, Jin took a more unexpected path of resistance. In an industry obsessed with profits and dynamic pricing, Jin decided to reject the system. For his upcoming solo tour, he chose an all-in ticket pricing, transparent, fair, and reasonable. This decision is not just about numbers on a purchase screen. It's a statement, a declaration that love cannot be sold at a premium, that music shouldn't be a luxury only the wealthy can enjoy, that concerts must remain a home for everyone, not just those who can afford thousands of dollars. Fans see this as an act of love and courage. Many compare Jin's move to Coldplay, the British band who also refused dynamic pricing. But some say, even Coldplay isn't as brave as Jin. He challenged the system. He dared the industry, and this makes us wonder, is Jin's move part of a larger plan? Is BTS quietly dismantling the illusions the industry has shackled them with V? Silent signals from the mysterious artist amid RM's emotional storm and Jin's quiet rebellion. There is V, silent, gentle, like a spring breeze returning. On May 1st, via Instagram stories, V shared photos of cherry blossoms and small moments from his military routine. But don't be fooled. In BTS's world, even silence speaks volumes. For fans, that post was no ordinary photo. It was a sign that V, the artist who always chooses his words carefully, is ready to return. That his time in the military is almost over. That the mysterious maestro will return to the stage and maybe bring stories we have never heard before. And when we remember all BTS members will finish their military duties in about a month, we can't help but ask, what will they reveal when they come back? What have they seen, experienced, and kept silent about during these 2 years? Is BTS revealing a bigger truth? Too many coincidences. Too many signs. RM's brutally honest song. Jin's courageous stance against the system. V's breaking silence at a very specific moment. All happening simultaneously, right before BTS's military return, and rumors, whispers about 2 members being pushed aside. Claims that BTS members are being quietly exploited by a system that made them global icons. No confirmations yet, but the wave of concern is too real to ignore. Now, fans are no longer just spectators. They are guardians, witnesses, and voices that keep asking, is BTS really okay? And this is the moment the world must open its eyes. Because when smiles begin to crack, when music shifts its tone, and when idols start speaking more honestly than ever before, it's not just a sign that something is changing. It's a signal that a bigger truth is waiting to be uncovered. While the world watches the public personas of BTS, few understand the toll military service has taken on these global superstars. Jungkook, known for his unstoppable energy and powerful stage presence, recently made headlines during his military training by performing jaw-dropping feats, from acrobatic flips to intense combat drills. But what few know is the emotional weight he carries every day. Insiders reveal Jungkook's military service has been far from ordinary. He's been assigned to some of the toughest units, facing extreme physical and psychological challenges that test even the most hardened soldiers. Yet, despite the hardships, Jungkook's spirit remains unbroken. His secret? A relentless dedication to his comrades and an unyielding desire to honor BTS's legacy. Meanwhile, Jimin, once the heartthrob who melted millions with his smile, recently faced a terrifying medical emergency during training. A sudden fainting episode landed him in a military hospital, with rumors swirling about his condition. Official statements remain vague, fueling speculation and concern among fans worldwide. Is the pressure of military life catching up with him? Or is there a deeper health issue hidden behind closed doors? Jin's bold statement echoes worldwide. Jin's defiance of the profit-driven concert pricing system has stirred debates far beyond South Korea. Music industry experts across the globe have taken notice. Some hail Jin as a visionary, a true artist fighting for fairness and accessibility. Others warn that such moves could disrupt an industry already struggling with post-pandemic recovery. But Jin's message resonates deeply with millions of fans, and not just in Korea. In countries like the United States, Brazil, and the UK, where ticket scalping and exorbitant prices are rampant, Jin's stance is inspiring a new wave of activism among fans and artists alike. Could Jin's approach become the blueprint for the future of live performances? Will more artists follow his lead and challenge the capitalist norms of entertainment? The world waits anxiously for answers. V's return, a new era for BTS. As V's subtle yet meaningful social media activity hints at an imminent return, speculation is reaching a fever pitch. Fans scour every post, every gesture, looking for clues. Some believe V is preparing a solo project, while others think BTS is gearing up for a surprise comeback. What's undeniable is the emotional connection V maintains with his fans, a bond forged through vulnerability and honesty. His readiness to share glimpses of his life during military service symbolizes a new chapter, one where BTS may emerge not just as global superstars, but as storytellers of their own struggles and triumphs. The bigger picture, BTS and the future of K-pop. These events unfold at a critical moment for BTS and the entire K-pop industry. The mandatory military service for all male idols poses unprecedented challenges for groups that rely heavily on synchronous performances and group dynamics. BTS's journey through military service could set the precedent for future generations of idols. How they navigate these personal and professional trials will shape not only their legacy, but the future structure of K-pop entertainment. Are RM's haunting lyrics a glimpse into the emotional costs of this journey? Is Jin's bold stance a sign that BTS is redefining the relationship between artists and industry? Is V's gradual return a beacon of hope for a new era? Fans and experts alike agree. BTS is not just surviving, they are transforming, challenging, and inspiring on levels that go far beyond music. What lies ahead? As the world watches with bated breath, BTS's next moves remain shrouded in mystery. Will they reunite to create music that reflects their trials and growth? Will their experiences in the military service lead to groundbreaking artistic expressions? One thing is certain, BTS's story is far from over. The emotional waves set off by RM, Jin, and V are just the opening notes of a symphony yet to be heard. Stay tuned. The truth, the music, and the legacy of BTS are unfolding before our eyes.